This looks delicious.
Well, I had no complaints when I was short order chef at the Earl's Court Plaza.
Oh, I didn't know you ever worked in hotels.
Well, I didn't, but that's what we call the side up down in London. I mean, the digs were so expensive we used to keep on the job.
You see, you knew how to make the best of things then.
Yeah, I guess so.
You should start thinking like that again. Put your quote in for the village hall roof.
Yeah. Well, I can do the job, Edna, but, you know, I mean, if too many people keep bad-mouthing me, I mean, what chance have I got?
But there'll be some who'll be speaking up for you too. You just keep thinking positive.
You've got to be in with a good chance. They're bound to want someone local.
I don't know. I'm worried about this aptitude test. I was always lousy at exams. Hands off. That's some lasagna.
What aptitude test?
Marlon's got an interview for the postman's job.
What sort of things do you think they'll ask?
What's the difference between a postbox and a hippopotamus?
Eh?
Postbox, big red thing with a hole in the front. You see, it failed already. You're expected to know that sort of thing if you're a postman.
Bob, this is serious. I really want this job. We need the money.
No sweat. They'll just ask you, like, road names, you know, best routes to delivery.
Yeah, we'll take a walk round, get it all mapped out in your head.
Now, glad we got that sorted. Now, can we concentrate our minds on my little problem? How me and Viv get the old magic back.
Well, first, you're going to be able to tell the difference between her and a hippopotamus.
Not funny.
Oh, have you got no dog food today?
I'll be with you in a minute.
Look, I've got to get back to the factory.
Emily!
If it's in them boxes, I'll sort myself out one.
Don't touch. I haven't checked them yet. Find Lisa some dog food. Hello.
Hiya, love.
Just round here.
Oh, do you know?
There you are.
Ta.
Still okay for me to leave early?
What? Any chance of finishing my order?
You said it would be this morning. I want to be there for when Debbie gets back from school. She's off to Home Farm later.
But can't you see I'm rushed off my feet? At least make sure you've unpacked all these boxes before you go.
Is there anybody there?
It's a tough life being an entrepreneur.
Come on, Viv, you haven't got all day.
Sorry to keep you.
Yeah, that's 3 teas, 3 buns.
No bun for me. Mac made me a big lunch.
3 and 2 then.
Last time I let Seth loose in kitchen, couldn't get rid of the smell for a week.
Oh, Mac's a good cook. And he did the washing up.
Must be after summit.
Why do you always have to think the worst of somebody?
I'll speak as I find.
Do you know, that's the very attitude that is making that man leave this village.
Well, from what I hear, he's upset a lot of people, so perhaps it wouldn't be a bad idea if he was to make a fresh start somewhere else.
Well, if you all gave him a chance, he could make a fresh start here.
Well, it doesn't seem to be making much of an effort. Still, I'm putting in a quote for Village Hall.
Well, I've told you, he's going to.
Better get his skates on. We've already got enough to choose from. See for yourself. Got no reason to wait around for him.
Oh, I'll take these home. Study them. I want to be sure we're getting the right man.
Hey, Bob. Maybe you should talk to Rodney about your problems with Viv. He's always been a bit of a ladies' man.
I've had my moments.
Quite a few from what Diane's told us.
Well, George Bernard Shaw said, you should treat a flower girl like a princess. And vice versa.
And was he a big hit with the ladies?
Not really.
Don't expect to have one locked away in his house, though. How's me mum?
She'll come out when she's ready.
Let's get back to me and Viv. She's already wooed and won. We just need something, you know, to get the sparkle back. Like when we first met. That's it.
By George, he's got it.
All we need is a briefcase.
Can we ask you what you intend to do with it?
All part of the master plan.
I'm off then. I'll walk you up to Home Farm. It's okay. I can manage by myself. Of course you can. Just thought you might like the company.
Good idea. Oh, no, why don't I drop her off? I'm going up to Meadow Farm. It's on the way. So will you. I won't come in.
Great. Let's go.
Over to the wool patch regiment when I get back if you want.
Is Emily all right?
Why shouldn't she be?
I don't know. She just seems a bit quiet.
She just worries about you. It's natural.
Girls, he's back.
I'm back.
So I see. Good trip.
Can't complain.
Can we start unloading?
Yep, I'll just unlock.
Ah, to go to Paris.
Oh, it's lovely, Paris.
Oh, they're romantic.
Yeah, Ronnie took me for a long weekend.
Right, first one. Oh, nice to see you so keen in your new job.
Wasn't my idea. Lisa's had to pop off, but she'll be chuffed if we get this lot done by the time she gets back.
Brought you a little Prezi back.
Oh, Ronnie. Oh, that's sweet of you.
I've had a word with Alan Turner and Viv, and they both seem to agree we can narrow quotes down to a couple at most.
Oh, well, as far as I'm concerned, you can put 'em on the table, close your eyes and stick a pin in.
It's hardly a scientific method of getting best deal for village hall.
And it is a matter for the full committee to decide.
Just thought the sooner we got on with it, the better. What did you think at quotes?
I'm still studying them.
Oh, they make fascinating reading. Full of useful information. Length of guttering, qualities of flashings. I like a bit of flashing, me.
Why do you have to find something coarse in everything?
It's a hobby. When do you think you'll have finished your deliberations?
Another day won't harm.
I reckon we should just pick cheapest.
Well, cheapest isn't always best value for money. And there's other considerations like using local tradesmen.
Sid's local.
Yes, but he hasn't done a job as big as this before. Well, I think that we should wait until all the quotes are in, and then the committee can make an informed decision.
Oh, she's taking this very serious, isn't she?
What does she know about building work? Probably tell his Bard Kingdom Brunelli got his elevations wrong.
Was he put a quote in?
Lisa! Mr. Pollard wants you back at the factory.
Oh, can't you do without me for 5 minutes?
We've unloaded all the ceramics.
Oh, well done.
But he doesn't seem very happy.
I've told you it's not the point. Where? You refer to me.
Oh, you're still working. Am I too early?
Well, we won't be long. You can watch telly while you're waiting.
No, it's all right. I can finish this on my own.
Oh, new coat?
Well, yeah, Emily bought it for me.
Oh, well, couldn't really expect Emily to have much fashion sense.
Well, I never really liked it. But I couldn't say anything because she'd have been upset. I've brought you a present.
Oh, thank you. Oh, it's very original.
Made it myself.
You must have put a lot of hard work into that.
Yeah, it took me hours.
Well, anyway, I'm going to go into Leeds for a while. You might as well come with me if you want.
That'd be great.
OK.
There's a box missing.
You sure?
I've just counted them twice.
Well, we unloaded them all. The van's empty.
Perhaps they didn't deliver the full quota.
Oh, no. Ronnie would have counted the docket at the other end.
Exactly. Somebody has stolen one.
Well, lady. Right, we're off, Chris.
Right. I'll come with you.
Oh, I thought you wanted to finish that.
Still be there when I get back.
Well, we are planning on doing quite a lot of shopping.
Well, I'm used to that. But we can have a bite at that Tunisian restaurant. Start serving up.
sounds good, doesn't it? Am I dressed all right?
You'll be fine.
And we can always maybe pick you something up while we're out shopping. Eh? Come on.
But it doesn't make any sense. I mean, why would someone want to nick a box of pottery? It's not as if they could sell it that easily.
I would have thought you'd have had a better understanding of the criminal mind living with Zack so long.
You leave my Zack out of this.
Agreed. He's too far away to have had anything to do with it. I'm merely suggesting that the back of the lorry mentality isn't just about profit, it's about the politics of envy, scoring points against the bosses.
Well, don't you think you're overreacting a bit? I mean, I know it's been difficult for you since Gloria went to London.
That has got nothing to do with it. It's about employees thinking they can have one over on me.
But it might not be somebody from the factory. It might be somebody from more the transport end.
Whatever. If you let him get away with it once, they think they'll get one over on you, and then they'll start pinching anything that's not nailed down. That's why we have to stamp it out now.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Be my eyes and ears.
But I wouldn't be comfortable with that, not spying on my fellow workmates.
Lisa, you're part of the management now, which implies certain responsibilities that are for good of the company. Catch the culprit. And when you do, I'll sack them on the spot. That'll teach others not to mess around with me.
Well, hello. There are certainly a lot of very pretty views in this village.
What?
I'm in the area for a couple of days to introduce local stores to our latest lines in legwear.
But what are you up to?
I'm trying to recreate our first meeting.
Oh, don't be daft.
No, it's the answer, Viv. Try and remember how you felt back then. I fancied you from the very first moment. Come on, play along with me here.
Oh. If you think it helps.
Yeah, trust me, eh? Now, it's not just bread, milk and newspapers that need regular repurchasing.
You were dead smooth.
Thank you. A pair of tights is easily snagged. And if Madam hasn't time to hop on a bus to town, what better news could she hear than that her local store has started stocking stockings?
Are you doing this for real? Have you got your stock?
We're talking legwear of the highest quality. We've sheer stockings, seamless stockings, seam stockings, silk stockings, knee-length stockings, fishnet stockings, pop socks and pantyhose. In short, hosiery.
Oh. Well, I think I'll have those fishnets and you can help me try them on.
No. You played it much hard to get last time.
You have to. You said to remember how I felt. And I fancied you even then.
Well, I suppose we could always improvise. You always did have the best legs in the Dales.
And you always had the smoothest lines. We belong together.
I always like to give my customers satisfaction.
Oh, well, no complaints there.
Oh, sorry. I just popped in for a bottle of scotch. You carry on. I'll come back later.
Maybe we should pop to the post office and pick up a map.
What do we need a map for? I've been in this village for years. I know it like the back of my hand.
That's why you're the ideal choice for the local postman.
Yeah. All that's worrying me is the aptitude test. I told you I was never any good at exams.
Well, it's not A-levels, is it? You just got to tell him the fastest route, that's all.
Yeah, right. How hard can it be? Go on, ask me a question.
Right. How'd you get from Connaughton to Demdike?
Demdike? My mind's gone blank, Trish.
Well, what about Rubblesfield to Otton? Maybe we should go and get a map. Here, and we can go scouting later on this week, yeah? Come on.
Cheers, Bob. Thank you very much.
I hope Debbie's all right.
Should be fine. Anyway, gives us a chance to get out together. Bob, thanks. Have you got them darts?
Oh, sucker for punishment, aren't you, eh? She beat you easy last time.
So, I'll beat her this time, I mean.
Lisa, Mr. Pollard seemed very angry.
Oh, he'll get over it. Hang on a minute, I need to talk to Mr. Marsden. Can I have a word?
Sit down. Can I get you a drink?
No, Tom. Look, it's about the delivery. There seems to be a box missing.
Hey? I can't understand that. I checked them all off at Kelly.
Well, I couldn't help noticing you carrying some into your house.
Oh, you mean like this?
Well, I'm not accusing anyone. I'm sure there's a simple explanation.
Oh, there is. Cheap fags, cheap booze, a few French delicacies for the good people of Emmerdale. Do you want to have a look?
No, thanks. I'll take your word for it. I'm sorry. I didn't want to play detective. It's just Eric. He's on the warpath. I'll get no peace till I track it down.
Oh, sorry, love. You're going to have to look elsewhere for your culprit.
I am.
You going out?
I'm just going to the shop for a minute.
You want me to start dinner?
No, I'll do it. I'll clear that lot away when I get back.
There's your beers and a couple of bottles of bubbly.
Cheers, Johnny.
Non-vintage, but very crisp on the palate.
Well, won't know too much about that, but nothing better for convincing birds of dealing with a classy bloke, is it?
Cheers.
You need a double top.
Sorry, I just can't concentrate.
It's all right, you've got another throw.
I know, why don't we say your phone? Because I really don't feel like playing.
I've been a bit distracted tonight.
Well, I can't help worrying about Debbie.
Well, there's no need to. She's probably having a great time. She was really looking forward to it, wasn't she?
But that's what worries me, because you know our charity blows hot and cold.
Emily, I don't think either of them are going to thank us for interfering right now, do you? I think the best thing we can do is just to step back a little bit and let them sort it out themselves. Go on, you playing or what?
Sorry to drag you back. Whoever left it? There it is. You should have bought that silver dress. You look really great in it.
Thank you, but I've already got one similar, and we were really looking for you, weren't we?
Never had anything like this before, and I've had a brilliant time, thanks.
It's our pleasure.
Do you always eat at places like that?
Well, it saves cooking.
Couldn't believe it when I saw the bill. Must be more than Pat used to earn in a week.
Glad you enjoyed yourself.
We'll do it again sometime.
If you like.
But there are plenty of other places we can take you to.
Why don't you ever think about what you'd like to do, and we can see if we can make it happen. Even talk about it in the car. Come on.
Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they long to be close to you. Oh, hello, Edna. Do you want something?
Well, I did, but it's gone right out of my head.
All right, well, while you're trying to remember, you can help me choose. What do you think? This one? Or this one? Yeah.
Well...
Yeah, you're right. This is ever so sickly sweet, isn't it? This is more mysterious. Bubble like that. Oh, he was ever so sweet this afternoon, Edna. You know, in this day and age, it's very easy to think the worst of people, especially men. Sometimes, you know, they seem so shifty and lazy and devious and out for what they can get. You're very lucky if you find someone who breaks the mould.
Oh, that's all I wanted.
That is why all the girls in town follow you all around.
Oh, yeah? You've been shopping? Do you like my new jacket? Where's your coat? I'll put it in the bag.
We found that one in a little designer store. We couldn't resist.
Well, I just bought her one. So now I've got two. We can keep that for best. Designer clothes aren't very hard wearing.
The important thing is that you've had a good time.
It was great. I had cocktails. You know she's too young to drink.
Non-alcoholic kids cocktails.
Sorry. I didn't... Maybe I'm a bit overprotective.
We're just pleased that you've had a good day, really. Thanks for taking it. Do you want to come in for a drink?
No, we ought to be going. Work to catch up on.
There you go. I'll see you soon, Debbie.
Bye. We've made loads of plans. Charlotte's going to see if she can get tickets for a pop concert. Well, we can talk about that later. Right now, you better get on with your homework.
Always room for that little bit extra on the van. Moroccan carpet, Swiss clock, Belgian chocks. Well's my supermarket. So, you ever looking for anything to impress that special lady? Always worth asking where I'm going.
I'll bear it in mind.
Right, please, Tricia.
Coming up.
And whatever you and these two gentlemen are having.
Very generous. Yesterday you're down on your luck talking about leaving the village, and today it's like your lottery numbers have come up.
Yeah, well, let's just say my luck's about to change.
Mag?
I thought she really liked it.
Bet she does.
Not as much as a new jacket.
I don't think there's anything wrong with her having a few treats. I mean, she's not exactly had an easy life up to now, has she?
I must seem a bit dull next to Charity.
It's not a competition, though, is it? We all just want her to be happy, don't we?
Of course.
Yeah. And I bet Bill and Colin are pleased that she's started to get closer to her real mother.
I'm not sure it's the best thing for her.
That's not for us to decide, though, is it? We're just here to look after her while she needs a home.
Don't stop me having feelings.
No, I'm not, and nothing can do that, can it? But Bill warned us about getting too attached to any of the children. She won't be with us forever. Look, Emily, all we can do is be there for Debbie while she needs us and hope that everything sorts itself out the way that she wants it to.
I know you're right. It's just a lot harder than I thought.
Dinner's on. Where have you been?
Oh, well, I just had a swift one in the woolly.
You should have been getting your quote ready. I told you they're waiting for it.
Done and dusted.
Does this mean that you've decided to stay in the village for a while?
Yeah, well, it makes sense if I'm working here, doesn't it?
Well, that's for the committee to decide.
Well, naturally. But I think we can trust them to make the right choice.
I'd better go and baste those potatoes.